evening. How are you all? Um, Welcome to the channel. Gary, welcome. Someone else is in here. Where do we start? Where do we start? How's it been? How's it been for you, Gary? We are, see what's happened with the channel. I've had we're up to nearly 7 million views so far on the channel. 6 months in, and I've managed to get nearly 17,300 subscribers. I'm really pleased with that. Don't know if it's going to be busy today, Gary. I don't know which way it's going to work, but we'll continue with the channel anyway. Hopefully people will log in. Did you find it okay to get logged in, Gary? I don't know what is happening with that channel. Hi, Lexi. How are you, darling? Did you see the invite this time? Because I kind of put it up. Hi, Lee. How are you? Welcome to the channel. How are you? Just checking to see if it works, if the channel actually works here. Because I was just going to go and click on live here. Oh, did you? Brilliant. You saw the invite this time. Brilliant. I'm glad. I am absolutely glad. Because that was getting on my wick. Hello, Scott. Are you a subscriber of the channel? If you want to talk about anything today, I'm actually going to talk about, I'm going to talk about, how are you, gentlemen? I'm going to talk about Vinted today. I'm also going to talk about some other methods of making some money. So if anyone has any questions for me, please reach out to me. Anything you guys want to know about my business or what I'm about, because some people don't actually know sometimes what I'm about. Some people think I'm just a builder, but I'm not. I am more an eBayer. I'm more a retailer than I am a builder. I only started my building trade about 2 years ago. So if anyone's got any nice questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I don't know how busy it's going to get today. I'm not thinking Tuesday is a good time. So feedback to me on that. I done Sundays and we were getting an average of 40 to 50 people, but maybe it just takes time for people to come in. I've noticed that maybe that's what the case is. So we're going to talk today, and I'm probably going to talk about Vinted. Now, I don't know if anyone's seen my videos today. Hi, Mark. How are you? Yeah. I don't know if you ever seen my videos recently about Vinted. So our sales are now up with the addition of Vinted to our portfolio of business. Scott, builder for 31 years. Maybe we should swap information. I'm a builder 2 years as a side hustle. So yeah. So I'm looking to talk about the Vinted idea first of all. Number one, Vinted has given me an extra revenue of now approximately 500 to 600 pounds a week on top of the revenue that I currently make, which has been dramatically decreased on eBay from about 12 grand down to 7 now. We're getting kicked in the ass with eBay. Hi, Leslie. How are you? But what I've found is that eBay has, they're losing. I don't know what is going on with them. I genuinely do not understand. After all this time that I've been with them, I've never seen sales so bad. But yet I went on to Vinted, and already we only have listings of about 200 to 300 items or fashion items, and we're kicking butt. We are kicking absolute butt on it at the minute, and I don't understand why. So I'm curious as to why eBay is having these problems and why people like Vinted and Facebook Marketplace and other places are doing very well. So I don't know. I don't know, maybe some of you guys can help me with that. I don't know. So the video I did only recently was about Vinted. And we found that it's a totally different animal. People are very they're very keen to just get the business done and say 20 quid for this, 30 quid for that, put their offer in, see if it hits. There's no talk, there's no communication. Hi, Robbie, how are you, sir? I must remember to make you an admin, Robbie, and get you down to administrating. There's been a lot of haters on, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, Lee Smithies, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Looking at your stats, I'm down about 40% in sales. And I've done everything I possibly can with regard to, advertising with them on their 2% fee. So I done a flat rate at 2%. Plus I've done a discount of 10, 20, 50, or 10, 15, and 20, 25% on different channels. It hasn't worked. The sales are still hitting per channel, only about £1,000 a channel. Hi, Richard. How are you, sir? So yeah, it's been a hard slog for me in the last 4 months. Oh yeah, Derek. Yeah, I'll talk about that. The haters. So we'll mark that down. Hi, Sandra. Welcome to the channel back. How are you? It's been cold again. Is it cold? It was actually really nice and warm here in Northern Ireland. Hi, Mark. Good. Welcome to the channel. Please stay because I want to share some things about how we're going to learn to start making some money. So if anyone wants to know how to make money, please put in the comment down below. I want to make an extra XYZ. I'm good at this, and let me help you. Let's get some people involved with what my experience, because my experience with making money, as is some of these people that are in here, like of Robbie, and there are some other people here, Les, and some other people that are not joined yet, but will be joining the channel most likely, that are extremely good at making money, and we can help maintain and mentor people to making some cash. There's a lot of people who want to make money, but there it is. So I'm just talking about Vinted at the minute. So this is a new channel for me, a very new experience, and I'm extremely pleased with the results. At the minute, if we keep on going the way we're going, my sales should reach about £1,000 a week with Vinted. Now, that's as good as one of my fashion eBays that I have. We have 2 fashion channels with eBay. And as far as I'm concerned, if I continue we have a little amount of stock already on Vinted, but I've maybe 6,000 SKUs on the one that's making £1,000 on eBay. So it's already getting close to its target, literally with very little effort. And I'm extremely pleased with Vinted. So Mark, we are selling brand new stock as well as used stock. We're just putting everything on. Hi there, Good Life. How are you? And we got who else have we got that joined the channel? Never said hello to Mark. I've got to give you a hello, sir. How are you, Mark? How you keeping, mate? So Mark has said Vinted is much more streamlined, but the back-end customer service pretty dire. Yeah, I kind of get that. We've already had a few problems, but we're okay with that because I'm making all the profit for myself, not just some of the profit. It's great when you make £1,000 and the £1,000 is yours. I like that. I just love that. I never thought I'd see it, but so the idea really is today we're going to talk to other people about how you're going to make money rather than just me making money. So here we go. So we've got one here. Gentleman, hi Al. Looking to do turnover 200K with one man on his own. I currently sell 100% on eBay. What's your suggestion? So you're doing 110K at the minute. That's really good going though. I'm really, really blessed with that. So I would rather advise you what I've just done myself is I have shown one of my rules that I have when it comes to mentoring people is show strength and don't be frightened of that's rule number 6 or no, rule number 1, sorry, but rule number 4 is never keep your eggs in one basket. I never did that. I always had my baskets always, 6 channels, 7 channels, 8 channels. And I was with Amazon, I was with OnBuy, I had my own Shopify site. So as far as I'm concerned, to push your, if I work it out here right now on my pencil, I have a funny feeling. Where's my pencil gone to? Oh, wouldn't you hate it when you lose your pencil? I'll have to work it out some other way. In my head, there we are. So if I'm working out that currently we've only put a little bit of effort in with Vinted, and I'm now getting close to 500 quid a week. 500 quid, you put that over a 52 week, that's working out as, what's that? That's very good. That's it's 25,000 quid, 26,000 pounds. So 26 grand is already a goer for me. I've earned 26,000 more per year on average. That's just today. This is this week's productivity. So I reckon I can put Vinted up to 50 grand a year. But 50 grand a year of my own money that I can get back near enough 100%. I don't do Amazon FBA, Michael, and I will sort of slag down, but I'm going to talk to you about FBA as well. So I'm going to talk to you about that. So let's go back up again. And Leo, you've said something, but you've retracted it. Sorry to hear, but welcome to the channel, sir. Good life. I found to be slow for maybe doing something wrong. What are you talking about in regards? Good life off grid. Are you talking about your internet, or are you talking about your sales? Michael, hi Al, Dundee Mick here, right? How to make pounds money talk all languages. Okay. The only thing says to me is cheerio. I don't get that one. What does that mean? Cheerio? I'm trying to work this out. How to make money talks all languages. So things is cheerio. Okay. Well, welcome to the channel, Michael. I don't know what that means. I'm confused. You've confused me. Michael, do you do F? So Michael, you got the question and it's not too bad. The question is, do I do FBA? The answer is no, I do FBS. Now, FBA is excuse my language, I hope there's no kiddies around apart from my kids. They're a bastard. FBA, Amazon have your balls in a sling. And how they have that is because they have your product, they charge you rent. If you mess up, they still charge you rent. If they zone you off, they still charge you rent. And if you don't pay that rent, they take your products and they sell it and they dispose of it to pay for their rent, including their admin costs and the disposal costs. So I don't like that idea of FBA. I think FBA is a con. Yes, you get the privilege of having delivered products really, really quickly. But as far as I'm concerned, no, I don't do FBA. I do FBS. So we have about 4,000 products with Amazon, general goods, books, batteries, and the likes of that. And we sell it, but we do not promote anymore. We stop promotion. If you look at one of my videos that I've done, we stop promotions and sales deductions because I was doing sometimes 1,200, 1,500 pound of sales a month or every 2 weeks. And I was only getting 500 quid of income, which meant that Amazon made the most of it. And I wasn't up for that. I think I've had enough of free delivery. I think I've had enough of assisting the seller to buy from me. And I realize we're becoming a bit of a busy fool. So I want to focus down and get delivery into, welcome Nadine. I want to get delivery into the buyer. I like the Vinted system. I don't know if you guys like it, but the Vinted system is extremely, I mean, it's you know what? It's black and white. Michael, I sell the following. Are you ready for it? I sell fashion, books, general goods from a lock to a to a pack of Post-it notes, glue, the whole lot, general stuff. I sell loads of it. We're doing a video tomorrow, releasing a video, and it's going to be a video of what I got out of my stock. So log into that one, Michael. It's really cool. I pulled out all the stuff of the pallet. It was like an unboxing of some of the stock that I get. I get about 12 pallets in a week. Because the sales are down, I've actually went down in my purchases of pallets, which I'm not happy about because I want to keep buying stock, but I have no room. I have no room for the stock that I buy. So I buy fashion, general goods, books, batteries. We now do torches, and we're just getting involved with Sealy Tools and Spigen Tools. I don't know if you know who Spigen is, but we're doing Spigen Tools, and I'm trying to get a distribution um, uh, retail outlet or hybrid retail outlet where I'm going to start selling tools, equipment, batteries, the likes out of a retail shop, but sell it at the back. Um, no, Mark. No, I don't buy at all from China. So what are you selling, Michael? That's the answer it's given to you there. And a lot more eventually. Mark is saying, hello, Richard. Dabbled with FBA a few years ago, became too difficult, prefer eBay. You're right. Amazon create the rules, they create the ammunition, and they fire the ammunition, and they kill you because they know it pays you or it pays them for you to have problems. eBay does it as well. eBay punish you with these high levels of expectations and keep you above standard. And when you fall below, they charge an extra 6%. They profit from punishment, which is not fair, and I find it unreal. So yeah, Richard, I agree. I've got, I don't know what so I'm carrying, I would say close to 1.5, possibly teetering on the edge of 2 million of stock. And a lot of it's not listed still. So we're finding it really, really hard to get the staff and the profit margin equal for the staff cost to keep pushing them sales up. So it's pretty hard. Paul, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate your appreciation. I don't know what you are, what you do, but I'm glad you're speaking to me. I welcome you to the channel. And anyone else, you got 60 people now have joined the channel. Thank you very much for coming and saying hello to me. Please keep asking me questions. I want to show you how to make some money. I want to make people money, except for me making cash. How about you all make some money with me? I'm keen to come and fly out to see people and mentor you and for free. And the reason why I do it for free is because I don't believe in this bullshit. These fake gurus who tell you, oh, I'm a multimillionaire, and will you do us a favor? Will you pay me $5,000 and I'll give you my secret? The way I see it is, you shouldn't have to. I have apprentices and I teach them for free. Why not give you the offering of everything I have and offer you the skill set that I've developed over 34 years of doing business, and the shite I had to listen to in order to give, or this experience that I have. I just know what's right and what's wrong. I feel it all the time. So anyone want to ask me a question, anyone wants to join me, anyone wants financing from me, now my money's running out at the minute, so I need to get more financing in. I may have to sell some properties in order to release some equity. But yeah, if you want to get involved, get involved. So Mark, I'm definitely not buying from China. I don't buy anything from China. I buy from Germany. I buy from the UK. I am now convinced I can get things from Dublin. So, yep. So, Richard, thank you. Hit the like. I appreciate you there. Derek O'Brien, what do you trade as? So, I got several companies. Do you want my limited companies? No, if you type me in, Alan Castle, you see a lot of failed and just dissolved businesses. Why? So if anyone understands who I am, I did fail as an entrepreneur years ago, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of failing. So I went bankrupt and I lost everything. So you'll see everything I owned prior to my new rise. My new rise happened about 8 years ago. It's taken me 8 years to rebuild my life, and I'm back twice as successful. And I've used this YouTube as a new business opportunity. But one of my trading companies of my new one is a company called HEPA. It's named after my partner in business. And we did that because we just thought of a name. And that owns now, to date, that owns 3.7 million of assets. Personal assets are about another 2 million thereafter. But the other company we have is the Battery Shop Limited. We also have another company called Castle Media Limited and another company called Tech Exchange Limited. That's the companies that I own. So that's what I trade as. If you want to look at what I do on my eBay stores, you can check on the bio down below, and it's got it all there. So there it is, Derek. Thank you for answering that question. That's a really good question. Flags very good marked. I don't know what that means, Michael. I think I was talking to someone else, is it? Do you think bend over backways to sell on eBay, i.e., oh, a great question. Do you think that you have to bend over backways to sell on eBay, i.e., promote at high level, coupons, newsletter, markdown sales, off-site ads, plus aggressive offers to watchers? I do this daily. Yes, I agree with that. I agree that we have to really bend over backways. And it's not just with them. I see it with Vinted. But I found that Vinted, bend over backways, is a lot easier. I don't know why, but it's a lot easier. So, gentlemen, yeah, I agree with you. Bending over backways is the way to get the sales in. But you're doing well. You're doing 120K a year. Keep it up, mate. I'm really, really pleased for you. You're 120K. And you're doing this on your own, I assume. That's good income. If you're buying that and you're making a net profit, which I hope you are, you're netting out 50%. After your tax, you got at least 50 grand in your pocket, I hope. So good on you, mate. I really appreciate that. That's but if you want to grow that up to 200 grand, Vinted is your people, because Vinted give you all the money. So that is pure profit minus your cost of your stock and whatever else you do. That might get you an extra member staff in, gentlemen. If you want to go and start doing stock, and start getting staff in, that's a great thing. So here we go. Paul Neeson sent you an email reference Lurgan Town Centre. Got it, Paul. I see it, I've read it, and I'll respond to you soon. I appreciate that email. I got it there. Yeah, absolutely. French American, etc. I assume that's a flag, Michael. Hi, Robbie. Yes, Robbie's in the house. Andrew, welcome to the channel, sir. It's good seeing you again. How are you? How's things going for you? Anyone in the UK help with getting stock? Good life, you want stock? Come to me. I will show you a place where you can get stock. I know numerous places in England. Wherever you're located, I know some really great houses that will give you great stock at a great profit. If anyone wants to know, tell me where you are, and I could tell you where the houses are that you can get a profitable product range for what you want to do. I've been in business for a very long time. I know a lot of distributors and I know a lot of auction houses. So, ask the questions and be told no lies. Michael, thanks. Michael said, thanks very much. Good to see you. Yeah, FBA. Michael, FBS, go for it, mate. Keep your own stock and do it yourself. If you want to buy stock, if you're close to me, come and buy stock off me. I'm wholesaling it right now. I need to get rid of some of it. So it's going cheap. Not as cheap as I bought it, but cheap. So Lee Smithies, does Vinted allow you to enter SKU when listing? If not, how do you remove an item from sale? Search by title. If not, listen to anything else. So we currently are listing all our stock on Vinted with, at the bottom of the description, a SKU. It doesn't do it in a bulk system like eBay. I am assuming they're going to get wiser to that and get better at it. In the meantime, we don't do that. We have to put it in the description. I'm going to wee Jaffa cake here. I'm going to take a wee bite here for a minute. I know how to make money, guys. But if any of you just logged in and see me eating a Jaffa cake, that's not what I'm here to do. So I apologize for the grotesqueness of it. If how not remove an item. So when it sells in Vinted, Lee, it comes off anyway, because that stock is solely for, I don't cross-channel it yet. I will consider cross-channeling because I've got 6,000 SKUs on the other fashion on eBay. And if I put that on Vinted, holy shit, I think I'm going to make a killing. So my advice is get involved, Lee. Get on there. Get onto Vinted. Start doing it, man. Do it on a private channel. Don't worry about the pro. I think the pro's a bit shite at the minute. We are still staying on individual at the minute because I'm still testing it. But I love it. And I would advise anyone that's got stock of fashion, home goods, ornaments, go down to the car boot sales, whatever it is you do, get it on Vinted. I would highly recommend it Vinted because eBay is losing. So Mark has said 3 printed spare parts for popular obsolete products, so the likes of Shark, Dyson, Fitbit watches. Wow, look at you, Mark. That is a great idea because spare parts are hard to get. And that's a brilliant idea, mate. So would you laser line that, Mark? That would make a lot of money. Jesus, you could actually do that as scale up. You can scale up on that. You could put that production floor, OEM or replica parts for obsolete models. Man, you got your head screwed on, Mark. Even phone cases, drink coasters are doing well. And that's all 3D printed, but I don't know how much it'll cost them. You would have to laser line it, I assume. But bloody hell, man, that's great. I will only, so gentleman says, I will only ever buy enough stock I can get listed in a 40-hour period. Oh, you're not like me when I've got nearly I think it's just crazy the amount of stock I have. If you see some of the videos I've done with Nick and Andrea, some of the stock that I have is absolutely crazy. Hello, Nick and Andrea. Speak of the devil and they shall arrive. Nick, how are you, sir? Welcome to my channel. It's lovely to see you here. So anyone that knows Nick and Andrea are my, how would you say, I'm a big fan. They're the reason why I started my channel. They're the reason why I am sitting in the studio. They are the reason why I decided to be a YouTuber. Nick and Andrea are solely to blame. It's all his fault. Nick, it's all your fault, mate. Hello, Big Al. The name suggests I currently sell on eBay with a small unit. We went, wow, good on you. We also do house clearance and rubbish removal, which gets us some items sell for free, looking to expand. Okay. All right. Well, Nick is here as well. I feel a bit underskilled now because I've got one of the masters in, of course. The masters are in the house. So I'm a bit embarrassed right now, trying to give advice while the master's standing watching. But if you want my advice on this when it comes to selling on eBay, if you have a small unit, do you still have that small unit handpick stuff? If you do, keep buying stock. I know Nick and Andrew's trying to get rid of his stock at the minute. I don't know what Nick's trying to do, but he's trying to get rid of his stock. We've got a lot of people who are saying, do you stock, do you overstock, and that sort of stuff. I was in on his live there on Sunday, and the Sunday where they were talking about their listings and that sort of thing. But I tend to always want to overstock. But I've never really bought from car boot sales. I've always seemed to think I could get more consistency if I buy bulk and a lot of it. And I found these little tiny caveats of stock from couriers and undeliverables. I have tried Amazon FBA returns, but some of them are extremely terrible. But what I found is constant stock from distribution centers is my forte. So I would buy like a pallet of paint and sell that. I haven't bought a pallet of paint since, but there's a great paint manufacturer do 118 paints. I'm going to go with them again, but I feel they could be a future for anyone that trades out of GB because they sell their paint tins, these little tiny paint tins, they sell them for £2 plus the VAT. And they're retailing at £5. They're really, really good paints like pillar box paint, tile paint, and they're based in Manchester, 118. They do lots of things like glue, sandpaper, and it's a really good general start. You can spend a couple of grand and your markup's going to be double it's what you bought it for. So my advice, if you want to go to Manchester, 118 paints, they're very, very good. So looking to expand, have you tried Amazon? Because you're on Vinted and you're on eBay. What about Amazon? I know Nick and Andrea hasn't done that, or they've moved away from it. I'm still with them because it still gets me an extra 500 quid a month at the minute. We haven't been working too hard on eBay or on Amazon, but I intend to change that. I intend to change that totally. So Nadine, ever think about setting up your own website? Then with every order you send out, and eBay and Vinted include a printed card, a QR code to push traffic to? Yes, Nadine, the answer is yes. And I believe that that's the way we all have to go. All of us, all resellers, all eBayers, all Vinteders, all Amazonians, whatever you want to call yourselves. I believe that we have to change our direction by having hybrid stores. Hybrid, that is a retail at the front. I'm going about this now for the last couple of weeks. A retail store at the front. We have a studio like this where I start selling you a product such as, hi and welcome to the channel. I would like to sell you this. Any bids for this? £5, £5, £6, £6. And we're sitting there playing away to music or whatever it is. and you got that studio for podcasts, and you got it for other things. And then at the back, you got your eBay store. And that eBay store is separate, but a part of that same rental unit. I believe that we have to adapt and change for a hybrid environment. So hybrid retail is what I'm pushing, and I'm trying to mentor people to become hybrid retailers. So what you're saying, Nadine, is something that I want to develop, and I wish there was software for it. I'm sure there's software for it. If you want to suggest any software that I can push, please do it. But yeah, I really want to get behind that, Nadine. You've got exactly me to a T. And you probably sorted it already by the question you're asking. Odds are you've got it sorted. So Lee, promoted listings, wonders for me. Did wonders for me. Promoted listings, are you talking about the when you're promoted internally? Because we used to do it, and I stopped it this week. I put a video up. If you have a look at some of my this week's videos, we made a decision to stop it. Was that the right decision? I don't know. So, Nick, good luck, mate. Good talking to you, sir. I'll speak to you soon. See, Lee, I would say to you about the promoted listings, as far as I'm concerned, it did work for me, and it has worked for me, but our sales are going down. And I thought to myself, is eBay transitioning from promoted listings to that new external advertising? So we decided to stop all promoted listings, all coupons, all sales, and all discounts, or offering discounts at an aggressive level. And we were selling our promoted listings at 10%. And our sales have gone down, but we are going to put the external advertising with eBay. And I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we'll see. And I'll do a video next week about it. So, yeah. What I might do is I might start doing auctions. There's some stock that I've got that's been sitting there for years. And I really want to get my ass into gear and do that. So, is any of you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Have you followed my videos? Do you believe that what I'm doing is right? Do you believe what I'm doing is wrong? Help me out on your ideas, because I'm not saying I'm the best at what I can be. There are other things that I do. Remember, I do property, and and eBay is not my only income. I do shares, I do stocks, I do other things as well. And I'm quite a busy man dealing with a lot of things. A lot of people think I'm a builder, but I didn't come from building. I come from business. And I went into building because I had to build myself a house. And I got successful out of it, and it took off from there. You can have my cottage. It's actually going up for rent. If you want, you're more than welcome. You can buy it off me. You can buy the whole entire land, 2 acres. It's 2 acres, one house at 4,000 square foot, and the little tiny cottage. And there's a bit of land, and the garage is about 2,500 square feet. So you're more than welcome to buy it off me. I said for cash buyers, you can buy it off me for 330,000 right now. So if you've got 330 grand, you're more than welcome to have it off me. Chunky Monkey, do I have a sparking company? No, we have a company that is at AlanC, trading as, at the minute, Castle Construction. Now, why? Because it's only just started, Chunky Monkey, and I wouldn't want to start taking on another liability of a limited company and having to do the company returns based on the fact that it may or may not work. So far, it does okay. I make a good, between 5 grand and 3 grand, I would say, a month at the minute on my little building operation. I'd like sparking, and I'm looking to do EICRs, but I want to get an apprentice in to do it for me rather than me do it myself. I'm lazy that way, Chunky Monkey. Mark, Vinted has a long way to go, plus they frown upon new products selling too many. Yes, Mark, you're right. And we've got a lot of new products on, I'm afraid. So I'm not really sure about how that's going to go. So yeah, he is right, Mark. Mark's right. Les, I play devil's advocate. eBay, Amazon, Vinted, etc. They're all prime internet resale, which sellers only rent. As a business model, sellers have little autonomy with these. But you're right. Again, why do I keep on saying you're right, Les? You need to stop this nonsense. Come on, you don't say something that I can say, no, you're wrong. But you're right. They call the shots. And I believe that that's where you need to set up a retail shop. Now, Anyone here wanting to start a retail shop? Anyone in here wants a retail shop and needs help? Anyone here wants to start a retail shop, needs help, and is from Northern Ireland? And if you are, go pick the unit. We will come and we'll help you fit it out. I'll do it. I'll help you fit it out and we'll do it on YouTube. I would be happy to do that. I'm wanting to do that. I want to spend 3 or 4 days setting up someone's shop. That'd be just class. When I owned the fix-to-phone chain, every one of my shops was set up by me and a little small team. And we went around the shops. Every time we opened a new shop, it took us about a month. I loved it. It was great, great fun. And the cost of setting up a brand new shop at the time with me and the staff was only about 25 grand. Gentleman marketeer, I agree. Do what I say. It's never enough. That's what I say every day. Someone says to me, oh, you're doing well. You're doing well. Never enough. It's never enough. Keep pushing, mate. You and I, yeah, we got that in common, kid. The way I say it is keep it lit. Keep it lit. Jonathan, how are you? Good to see you blow up, daddy. Good to see you. Oh, why daddy? Blow up, daddy. Yeah. Good to see the channel starting to blow up. Yes, absolutely. Who's Jonathan Smith? It is a child that I've never had. I'll probably take this out. Jonathan, am I your father? I hope not. I don't know you, do I? Or is it one of my boys messing around, or one of my kids messing around? Al, I will hit you about more stock. I'm based in London. Oh, Simon. Yeah, I know a really good house not far from you. West London. I went down. I drove all the way down to them. And I got some really good stock. Really good stock. I really done well out of them. And they were doing, what were they doing? They were doing courier non-deliverables. And I think it was Every. So west of London, near Staines, not far from Staines. Highly advised. Question, is it Jaffa? Oh yeah, it's a Jaffa cake. It's a Jaffa cake. Here it is here. An actual Jaffa cake. And I'm slowly eating it like it's royalty. Craig, welcome to the channel, sir. It's good to see you. How you been? Want to know about watches? Try and speak to Paul Thorpe. Oh, who's Paul Thorpe? I like watches. I'm not wearing one today, actually. I'm having a time. I just got out of my rough work because I was doing a little stuff today. Omar, I know an Omar. Northern Ireland accent. Yes, I'm from Northern Ireland. I know a couple of Omars, actually. I know 2 Omars, but one of them is pretty close to me. I think the world of the wee lad. Well, he's not a wee lad anymore. Don't be daft. I'm no master. Just about. Nick, you are a master, mate. You are a master. He always says that. He's very humble, which makes him feel more, I don't know, kind of in love with the guy. I love Nick and Andrea. They're just brilliant. Been watching them for years. And they're such an inspiration. Craig, you sent me an email. When did you send that, mate? I didn't see it. Gary, you talking about the 118 paint. Mark, what's the company name for the paint shop in Manchester? So 118 is what they call themselves. Let me just look it up here for you. 118 Paint in Manchester. 118 Paint. You do, if you type in 118. Oh yeah, Paint Manchester. Let me just see. Where are you now? 118. Where are you? I bet I can't find it now. Hold on. I tell you what I know. If you type in there, Pillar Box Red in the search, because that was one of my best sellers. Pillar Box Red Paint. There she is there. And type that in. And there it is. It's sorry, I'm going to stop saying it's not 118. That's a bloody credit card company or a directory company. I'm sorry, guys. It's 151 paint, red paint. So 151. Sorry, guys. I'm a douchebag. That's my, 11 radiator paint. There they are there. And there they are, 151products.co.uk. So go www.151.co.uk. They are a brilliant company to deal with. Go grab half a pallet. You can drive into them, grab a half a pallet. You've got change of £1,000, and go and put that stuff online. Pillar box red, the black, and the tile paints are brilliant. They do everything like radiator enamel paint. You spray it on. They're amazing. What a great company to deal with. So go and see them. They'll help you and they'll grow your business for you. Okay, so Mark, yes, I have 3D printed farmer 20 printers. So, crikey, look at you. Turnover 35,000 a month. Mark, I want to visit you. I want to take a film of you. Crikey, Mikey. 35 grand a month. Wow, what are you? 35? Oh, you're close to me. I think I'm doing close to, I mean, we've dropped. We were doing a million, near a million there. And we dropped down, sadly. We're not as high as we used to be. I was doing about 52 grand and we're down to, I think it's about close to you actually, 35 grand. We've been hit badly, but I intend to push that up, of course. Sometimes you get hit with them things. So yeah, Ben Min, I think that's what it says. Hi Ben, welcome to the channel. Also produce custom parts for any item, laser etching. Mark, do you want an investor? Should we put this to 40 printers? How much are you looking, mate? Let's do this. If you're from Northern Ireland, come and see you. I think you are. No, you're not. You're outside. That's right. Yes, we rent, not went. Okay, got it. Would you like to get into skips as well? The initial, that's right. We have a modified transit van with skip winch on the back with an easy sheet. Have you seen them? Yes, I have. I've seen the transit that lifts a skip. It's a mini skip, isn't it? It's big money in skips. Although I must say the regulators are coming hard down on you, aren't they? Regulation could be hard. But yeah, so there's another business that's good. You know, where there's dirt. There was a program when I was a kid. He said, where there's muck, there's brass. And I love that idea. Where there's muck, there's brass. Where you do something when someone doesn't want to do, like emptying shitholes. Excuse my language to everyone. Or or cleaning windows. I love cleaning windows. I used to love doing that when I was a kid. Or doing gardening. People that people don't want. You want to give them an answer. You want to help them. They pay big money. So where there's shit, there's money. Where there's muck, there's brass. Mark, it's great to blend AI generated designs on wholesale items, resell it, increase value. Yeah, I get that. I get what you're up to. Brilliant. Les asked you the question there, and I'm going to let you answer that to Les. Many physical stores are just a counter in front of the e-com warehouse. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. A counter can multiply. Yeah, so maybe, Stuart, that's what I'm talking about, this hybrid store. We should start a new town centre full of hybrid stores. Local traders, not the big ones. Us, me, you, everyone. We start doing hybrid stores. Say, for example, that video I done on Lurgan or that video I done of Lisburn. Could you imagine if all those small traders came in and we started doing hybrid stores with new hybrid skills and we have lots of it? Yo, Kev, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Stay in there. I want to talk to you, my man. You owe me some brackets. Look, I've had to do it without you. And I'm using these bloody things to hold them up, big nails. You know, that's how rough and ready I am, guys. We got Louis Vuitton behind us, hanging up with nails. Burberry, hanging up with nails. By the way, they're fake. They're not real. I got them in and they're fake. Anyway. 420 in Belfast, welcome to the channel. Hope you are well. Can you have 2 eBay stores? Yes, you can. You can have 2 eBay stores at a time. You can have 6, like I have, because I have currently 6 now. We used to have a lot more, but we've reduced them because we want to try and reduce the cost due to the fact that eBay are not selling as well as they used to be. But you can. And my advice is sell products that are tax-free on one eBay and sell products that are taxable on another eBay. And the reason why is, and I'm talking about taxes and sales tax, is because eBay can't argue with that. You could say, well, no, for accounting, that's zero VAT on that stuff, and that stuff is not zero VAT. So, and that's eBay will go, well, that's all right. We have to accept that. They're okay with it, actually. I've never seen them say to me, oh my God, you've got too many channels. We've got different channels doing different things, different niches, and that's where we like to keep it. Fashion, books, general goods, batteries, tech, and we keep them now basically products, and that's the way we keep it. So yeah, the internet is slow for Big Al. Is it really? Is it laggy? I'm sorry, it shouldn't be. I should be at a high level of internet here. I create, sell, laser cut, UV, bespoke designs. Ah, yes, that's Mark. See, Les and Mark, you've got something in common there, close to common. I think personally, eBay can still grow. I know sellers are doing 300. Yes, they are. Well, I was doing 1 million last year, or last year, gentleman marketer. So I was doing 1 million with eBay, and we're doing 600K now at the minute. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, well, maybe less now. What's that? No, that's less. We are dropping massively. So the idea really is for to keep going. eBay has lots of potential. They're just messing things up at the minute, and they've done it. We've seen it time and time again. In the 24 years I've been doing with eBay, they've messed up so many times, and we've lost sales, and we went back up, and we lost sales. They just don't leave things alone. They like to grow, but they like to mess things up before they grow from it. We had a really good peaceful time there for 2 years, minus a few MC11s, but yeah. So I'm waiting on Al starting an airline, call it Castles in the Sky. Stuart, would you believe if I had the money, and if I did have the money, I would start an airline. I would. And there's no harm in dreaming big. I'm not saying that it's not my money. I would put nothing into it. I would have the idea. And we need a new UK airline. We need a new UK airline that will show a level of service, not a FU level of service, and we're going to punish you, just like eBay. They make money from punishment. eBay, or not eBay, EasyJet and Ryanair. They make money from punishing you, and they sit there like scavengers, like vultures, trying to get the person who's got too much baggage. Now, the way I see it is, I would rather myself pay a fee of 200 quid to a jet that I just go, there's my luggage, there's my hand luggage, and that's it. 200 quid, single fare, I'm happy with that. Get a little plate with a little bit of food or a bit of snack, like a wee packet of crisps, bit of cheese, or whatever it is, just to keep me going for the hour that it is from Northern Ireland to England. I would pay for that. And I was speaking to a lot of other people. They agree. They don't want these vultures anymore. We're done. We're done with bargain, no frills airlines. It is coming to an end. And EasyJet are absolutely in the game of ripping the shit out of you once you're booked. I mean, to change an itinerary or to change your booking, what was it, 45 quid now? So they charge you 8 quid for the flight. And if you want to change, you miss the name, and it's like Alan Castles, and it should be Alan Castle, that's 45 quid. That's disgusting. Anyway, are you going to link Vinted in your video descriptions? Yes, I am. We're going to link Vinted very soon. I'll get it on tomorrow. I should have done it today, but I'll get it on tomorrow. Big Al, that's why entrepreneurs should be building their own brand. You're right. You're right. Now, this is a moneymaker. This is a moneymaker. My YouTube video has made me... So the last payment was just over 2 grand. I was expecting 4, but we dropped, but yet my viewings went up to 2.2 million this month, but my revenue dropped. Don't ask me. There it is, but we just have to accept it. I got a lot more shorts this time, but the subscribers were 2,500 this last 28 days. We're nearly hitting 20,000 subscribers only after 6 months, 7 months now into the game. And I'm estimated to have 30,000 or 100,000 in 126,000 actually in 12 months from today, because I check the Social Blade score. So there's revenue from that. If I had 126,000 subscribers, I expect to be making £38,000 a month from my brand. So this is my brand. Here I am making money. And I would advise highly everybody to brand build. And if you haven't got the confidence, do it with me. I'll help you. I can do things for you. I've got this studio now changed. We're building another studio in order to finance this. And any money that I've got going into the business is more or less going back out. I don't keep any money in my account. If anyone says to me, Alan, give me 100 grand, I'm going, I'm spending it. I'm spending it as quick as I get it in. If I get a million quid, it's going straight back out again. That's the way I see it. Claire Bear 21, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying my channel. I hope you're enjoying my chat. You can always talk to me if you need any advice on mentoring or business or making money. Craig from the UK, I deal with computers and I run it from the flat. Good on you, Craig. Well done to you, mate. Again, there's a company called, I don't know if you do computers that much. Take a look at VIP. They're based somewhere in, where are they based? I think they're based in Manchester. Or another one, they're a great company as well. I don't know if VIP computers are still going. I used to do a computer shop. I used to own it, and I ran computers, building computers back in 1991, building computers when I was a kid. Gentleman marketeer, not a hope in retail shop. Business rates are right now. You're right in that. Business rates are expensive. However, gentleman marketeer, look at me now. Hear me out on this one. Rates are, for an average, say for example, for say Lisburn, rates are about 6 grand for an average shop, average 1,000 square feet. The rent is about 20,000. It's 26,000 pounds a year. You are currently earning money on eBay, and you can run that from the back of your hybrid shop. You then develop a new retail store, and you're going to be making money where the rates office and the rental, you can negotiate the rent. Of course, you can get rentals for 6 grand if you wanted to, but you can negotiate the rental with the landlord, and you're paying a fixed amount for an unlimited turnover, as long as you got the sales coming through the door. So if you're pulling them in through hybrid, you're doubling your retail, because people will shop and buy as they're coming to click and collect. That's why I like the hybrid thing. Retail, market, eBay. It's the way forward, I think. Because, I paid 7 grand in fees with eBay last week or last month. So if I'm paying 7 grand, that'll pay for a rental. I'm doing it. Don't think the town needs any more foam shops. You're absolutely right, Nadine. Yeah, there's too many of them, and I'm wondering how they're making money. I really do. Yeah, Craig, I have 30 friggin'. So what age am I? 52. 52 years of old. I can hardly remember it. And I started doing business when I was very early. I was collecting 50 pence for doing, for cutting grass and washing cars at the age of 12, 13. And I've been delivering gas, and I was fixing VCRs and TVs since I was a kid. So any advice I can give you, I've done it. I've done it all. I've been there and done it all. I'm a bit like, and I've lost a lot. I've lost millions and I've gained millions. So, money comes and go really easy, guys. Don't ever think of money as a god. It's not a god. Don't ever think money is a god. Money's a tool. Success is your god. If you go for success, if you aim for success, and you aim for what other people think of you, if you really are, people say, oh, I don't care what people think of me. Think about how people think of you. You want to be reputable, and you want to have a success story. And success, with that, a secondary or a tertiary effect is money. Money comes as a matter of success. People pay you because you're successful, and money begets money, the way I see it. Oh, Craig, please don't say that about my kids. I may have more kids. That'd be terrible. When I was a young teenager. Shh, say nothing more. Yep, so he's talking that there. Paul Thorpe, I look him up, Craig. I don't see what he's like. I hope he's cool. Mark Barkley, can you post this online? Yeah, so Mark, Les, if you want. Les, you got my number still, haven't you, darling? If you want, Mark, you've emailed me, Mark. I hope. So, right, okay, I'll check that out for you, Craig. I'll have a look at it and I'll get back to you on him. Just put his name and it'll come up. I will. There's an article about selling items on Vinted on Sky News today, about people can sell it for £3,000 before tax. Now, see this tax nonsense that's coming in at the minute. Number one is I don't genuinely believe that HMRC have the time to do people and follow people and tax people. I don't believe it's going to be as effective as they kind of say it is. I think they're scaremongering people to stop trading, and that also has stopped our trade. They're not doing a good job, HMRC or the government at the minute, when it comes to their bullshit behavior of telling people that your side hustle is going to get taxed. I mean, for God's sake, the hassle of having an Inland Revenue member of staff deal with someone with £3,000 of tax. By the time they've done their deductions out of it and they've taken their official deductions, remember, £3,000, you can officially rent your bedroom to your business at £3,000 and charge £3,000 and you got zero tax to pay. What nonsense. If you've got tax avoidance, which is perfectly legal, you can knock that £3,000 straight out and you can tell the HMRC to. And ultimately, that's the problem with these. Can't call them names. Should stop calling them names. But why do you want to chase the little man? Chase people that are like me. Chase people that are making money. Go and get taxes of them. I know many as a person at my state are not doing taxes really well. And they're covering I know a lot of dodgy men who are dodging the shit out of things and putting things through their personal life. And I don't like it. Now, and I'm not saying I'm squeaky clean, because, if someone paid me a tenner in cash, I'd put it in my pocket. I would. So, 99.9% of my money is now taxed. But if someone gives me a tenner, hey, I'm buying chips for my kids, Unvented, you can sell as much clothes as possible without tax. I'm not sure, Southeastern, but I'm not sure the HMRC are going to be able to chase you. That's it. 151 was stocked by Poundland. Oh, really? That's great. They're a great product, man. They're a brilliant product. They're a great company. You're for Brighton. So, yeah, I remember the Brighton thing, Craig. Get my head past everywhere everyone lives now. Until I get national insurance, yeah, okay. Well, you don't have to pay tax knowing national insurance. Southeastern Picker, I assume that you're very young. You're a young boy. That's right, you are. I remember you now. Yeah, I had an old Ford Connect Royal Mail. Hey, whoa, use that paint to put a cheese spray under Spain the fan. Cost me 40 quid. Listen, here's a great plan. I'm going to tell everyone this. It's going to be a video. We're doing it. It's an exciting project. So I would tell everyone that's in the live. How about this? I am going to do a business with nothing. How am I going to start a business? And I'm going to look to see if I can make £1,000 a week starting with nothing. Nothing at all. Now, all of you are going to go, oh, bullshit. It's not shit. I've got a great idea, but I don't want to tell you. I'll let you into a secret. I'm going to go and beg for money. Not beg as in beg. I'm going to go to a friend. I'm going to video it, and I'm going to beg for money. And I'm going to say, listen, I need you to lend me 50 quid because I need to buy something. Because I found stuff that's for sale that's worth 50 quid. It requires ton loads of work, and I'm going to get my hands really dirty and shitty, really bad. And I reckon for every 50 quid I spend, I reckon I can make, just with my own labor now, not with someone working for me, I reckon I can make about £2,000 on every 50 quid. 2,000 quid for every 50 quid that I spend. It's going to be a brilliant video. It's going to be a series. And I'm so super excited about doing it. It will require, I'll give you a hint, it will require some rubber gloves, heavy rubber gloves, and a big heavy suit to protect myself from whatever comes out of them. Now, when I say where there's muck, there's brass, they say, or where there's shit, there's money. And this, I'm not dealing with shit. I'm not physically dealing with fecal matter, but this is going to be a brilliant idea. And I want you to watch this because I am going to do it with nothing. I'm going to try and do it and try and get it delivered because it's a big item, a big item. I'm going to try and get it delivered for 50 quid, 50 quid. But I'm going to go on the beg to friends. And not only am I going to go on the beg to friends, I'm going to go into the beg to friends for like 25 quid each or 5 times £10. And I promise them that I'll pay it back to them double. That's the plan. That's the game. Telling you no more. You'll love it. It's going to be it's going to be the most qualitative product that or produce that I've done in the videos. And it's going to be an ongoing episode with all the drama of me maybe breaking my hand or me getting caught somewhere or me having an injury or me having shite all over my face. It's going to be brilliant. So moving on. You love the horse, Sandra. It's my new girlfriend. Yeah. Lots of women want me. I don't think so. No. I'm very humble about that. Big Al, I use the email that's from there. Okay, cheers, mate. I'll check it out, Craig. And let me see. Are you jealous, Sandra? Yeah, the horse is my girlfriend. Al, this Windsor framework is going to destroy us from buying the UK. I agree, sir. Windsor framework is an absolute sham. These prats in Stormont, what the hell are they playing at? Can you tell me, can anyone tell me if you voted for this? That people have regulated us to a point where they're destroying what we get in to Northern Ireland? I have no idea. I agree with you, sir. That is an absolute farce. I'm going to keep going on about it. GPSR hit us. Now we're going to be slapped with another one. Everyone from GB who wants to sell to Europe has to do a CN21. Everyone from GB now who has to sell to Northern Ireland has to do a Northern Irish CN21. And if you're selling from a consumer to a consumer, you have to tell the postal company that what it is inside. So if you're sending something that's quite expensive, the courier company know exactly what it is, can nick it on you. So there'll be more thefts from courier companies and they'll just be going, hey, that's what it is. Here we go. Nathan, good lad, look at you. I buy laptop job lots, refurbish them, resell them and back out on eBay, getting hit with fees. But now no fees is better, making a few pounds more and said, well done you, Nathan. You've made the call. I assume you've gone on to private eBay and now they can do it on Vinted. I think they sell electronics on Vinted. Call me on that one. And if they do, go for it, mate. I don't care. See this bullshit about eBay charging what the fees they've done? Go ahead and do the private account. Sell them. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? You make £10 or 10% for yourself. You know, work it. Work the system for yourself. You're not allowed to store yet. Sorry to hear that, Southeastern. You know, that's terrible. I assume that's with eBay. When you collect stock in mainland GB, do you fly over it? So I've got a big truck. It's a big 12 cage truck, 12 pallet truck, and I would happily drive over to Manchester, pick it up. I did take the truck over. We went over to, guys, anyone from the Manchester, Liverpool area? Because I know another place I can tell you. Where is it again? Let me just remember it. Terrible for remembering stuff. Let me just see here. Because there's a great place south of Liverpool. Yeah. South of Liverpool. And they sell really good products at really competitive prices. Let me just, excuse me. Oh, dear. Oh, New Look's gone under. Whoa. Thursday the 13th of March, there's a big, massive liquidation sale in New Look fashion. Guys, listen to this. New Look have gone bankrupt. And holy crap. They're selling the shop stuff and all the kit. Wow. Okay, so look up New Look auction in Dublin. There's New Look. They're selling everything. selling everything in a minute. There's New Look's gone into liquidation in Ireland, I assume. Anyway, so yes, where was that place? That place is, wait out. I'll tell you right now, it is, oh, let's see. It is in Newport or Queensferry. So look it up. Auction houses in Queensferry. Go to it. They sell a lot of stock. We went over with a truck, and I must have bought about $7 worth of stock, and it made me about 30 grand of a return. Really worth it. But I go by truck. I take my own truck. I'm based in Northern Ireland. Well, welcome to the channel, Jonathan. What's a good first side hustle? I'm physically fit, if that matters. Right. Okay. Wow. Labor is the first thing you want to do. Labor is the best money-making spectrum to start a business, as far as I'm concerned. Now, you're physically fit. What do you like doing? Because you have to have a passion. Now, cash or anything else. What I like, there's a great idea, is a man with a van. If you've got money, buy yourself a little van and run around. There's good money in that. You can charge up to 200 quid for a day's work. Really, really good money. And it's all cash. It will help you grow your business, and then you could redevelop it into. A lot of people have got good side hustles and doing things like cutting lawns and actually cutting shrubs down. A lot of people can't do it. Physically, it's really, really exhausting to some people. So there is a lot of people want gardening services, cutting lawns, cutting down shrubs, and you get other work like landscaping, putting in gardens, doing stoning. That stuff can come out of it. So if you want my advice, Jonathan, gardening is one thing. If I would do it, that's what I would go to. I would go to gardening, cutting down shrubs, cutting down bushes, cutting grass, putting in stones, putting in curbs, putting up fences. There's big money in it. There's big money in it. How much money do you have to make clear? How much money do you have to clear 1 million? So in other words, if I have £1 million, how much do I have to turn? The answer to that one is, if I make $1 million, or I end up with a net profit of 1 million, it will probably cost me about 6 million of turnover after everything's said and done. Possibly 5, depends on what I'm doing. But everything paid for, everything taxed, you're scaling up, you got staff. To make 1 million quid of profit would require about 6 million or 5 million of turnover, roughly, in today's rates. All right, yes, okay. Les, that's brilliant. What was that brilliant on, Les? I'm behind you. Which direction do you see your YouTube channel going? Right, so Leslie, I've been thinking about this. We're losing Ruim. Ruim's leaving us. Hi, John. Well, Minnie, how are you, sir? Welcome to my channel. Stay. And I've been on your channel, sir. I've been listening to you. You little get your and I hope your mum's well. I hope your mum's well, mate. But if I was going to deliver the channel, it probably won't stay in the eBay majority or the building majority. I would probably go to doing investing money into people. So I've got this dream. I've got this dream about wanting to do a Simon Squibb, if anyone knows Simon Squibb. I want to do something like him. I feel inspired. I feel that I can offer people money and make them wealthy, successful people like me. Give them an opportunity that sometimes the world's not giving opportunities like I may have had when I was younger. Of course, I was a goer. I sell snow to the Eskimos. But some people don't have that ability, but still have that desire. And to be mentored by me and to help them for free. I want to do it for free. I don't want to charge money. So I want to go that way. I want to invest 10 grand, 5 grand there, 2 grand into a business. Take shares of the business because I want to own it. Because there's no point in me giving money away and then going and spend it on a nice Wi-Fi or a big TV. You know, so that's it. Yes, Craig, thank you. I'm 5 decades old. Well done, you, mate. And Argos especially. So Argos, Sainsbury's, Collect Plus especially are decent. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. But there's only the big companies do it, Stuart. There's no little company does it yet. And I want to call it the hybrid model. No one's called it that. It was me who dubbed it. I'm going to stick with it. It's my trademark as far as I'm concerned, my idea. And I want every retailer in the world to do hybrid retailing. That's where I want to go. That's what I want to invest in. And I want to try and see if I can put my 30 years of experience by telling, the big companies are at it. Everyone's at it, but not us little ones. We've not caught on. We've not changed with the times. That's why it's gone. So there it is. I don't pay tax at all. Don't have to if you don't have to. Tuesday night, spot on. All right, Mark, welcome to the channel. It's 8:55. Don't know if it regulars. So I started at 8. We are a little bit over, actually, 22:10. But there's lots of people asking questions, and I really want to get through yous. Keelan, welcome to the channel, sir. I hope it's a sir. Have you looked into claiming capital allowances for the business? I know big LPs use it. Yes, I do. We do capital allowances. A lot of things that we buy has a lot of allowances on them. So tax avoidance, I am big into it. Now, there's things that I'm not sharp on, and I try and get my accountant to do it. We are going to be changing accountants soon because they done a return for me and they left it late, which has got me another 750 quid fine with Companies House in the UK. So yes, I like capital allowances. I buy property and I buy assets and I buy anything I possibly can, even things like, that chair, there's an allowance on that. So the chairs come in, that microphone, I get allowances on that. That's the way it works. I would love to work on a farm and help them fight system so the government can't steal the land. Craig, it's happening. The days of farming are coming to an end, I think, where the government are looking to control the food. It's as simple as that. At 25, I want to have a trust for the future so I can claim minimum wage. Oh, that's lovely. 25. So, right. So again, 10 rules, 10 years is what I suggest for anyone that wants to be a businessman or a business person, should I say, or a businesswoman. No, night, Lexi. So 10 years, 10 rules for life. If you want to be a business person, it'll take you 10 years to be a millionaire. That's it. Follow my rules. Follow the guide that I'm trying to give you. I am writing a book, but I'm trying to give it out as I do the lives. 10 rules, 10 years. Al, how do you make 1K this week? Yes, how do I make 1K this week? LL254, thank you very much for asking that question because I put it in the title and I've been trying to talk about it. So, what do you do? What do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do on the thing and I will tell you how you can make 1K this week. This week. I can do it now, but I'm doing a video on it. And I'm going to do it in a week and I'm going to have everything sold. I hope. Anyway, do it, bro. Al is joining OnlyFans. John Shepherd, you could imagine me in OnlyFans wearing a G-string. Quit, man, quit. Oh, you're such an idiot, man. Love you to bits, kid. Nadine, half the population are sitting on their money makers. What are they? Oh, yeah. Just as John Shepherd said. Have you heard about this digital tax system where people have earned over £50,000 in tax 24 and have to submit a quarterly tax return? So would you be doing fine? No, I don't know. The quarterly tax return, the only tax return I do on a quarter is my VAT. So that I upload a sales tax report and then they calculate how much they have to pay me or that I pay them. So if I buy lots of stock, they pay me. And if I don't make lots of stock purchases, I pay them. That's the only quarterly tax return that I've heard of. I've not heard anything else, I'm afraid. So I don't know what that is, and I don't know where that came from. But maybe that is coming up, digital tax. Yes, that would be a great content. Washing bins. All right. Wow, look at you. You just went and answered my question. Do you like washing bins? Is this the question? I asked you the question, what do you like doing? What do you like doing? And, it's going to be labor. It's going to be labor. 1,000 quid today, starting today, 200 quid a day, 5 days a week, possibly the 6th. You can make $1,000 right now by using your head, your mouth, and your body. Use what you have. Irish Patriot. There he goes. Is there one-time £50 investment or do you need to keep buying it each week? No. So it's one time a £50 investment. The money that I make is going to be $2,000. I take another 50 quid from that $2,000 and I buy another one. I'm not going to tell you what it is though, because it's my little secret, and I'm going to do well on it. I know I'm going to do well. It's going to require all of my time, which means that I have to totally wipe my appointments, stop my building work, stop my eBay, stop my online business. And this project, I believe, is the first project where I can prove to everybody that you could all make money just for simply hard work. And I could turn this business, what I'm doing for £50, I could turn this business into a multi-million pound business just for 50 quid. So there we go. I'm the only one that cleans up shit around here. Is Lisburn now fully dead for trade? Can't remember the last time I was in the town. Keelan, no. There are trade still, but it's not as good as it used to be. It has gone downhill massively. I'm going to be doing a large video on Lisburn. I believe it deserves it. Lisburn, I've done some shout outs. So this time I'm going to go around the business and say, do you want me to do a shout out? If so, come and talk to me. I want you to promote your business. I want you to get people. I want people to get into town. Greens have gone up in sales. I believe that I had a major part to do with that. And I'm really pleased that my channel has got people from Dublin coming and going to the town. Last laptop I got on eBay, owned and put a Panasonic CF19. Panasonic is that the one with the metal battery, the metal housing? I'm still selling to Northern Ireland, sending raw mail, get around every car. Yes, people are still selling, but it's not doing as well, Richard, as you know. So we're going to probably start calling it a day now. So I want to answer everybody. So let's see if we can get this finished. I noticed at the top, the VAT was paid a lot of hinges. It was paid a lot of hinges, but they weren't new. Is that legal? I noticed on a top that VAT was paid a lot of hinges, but they weren't new. Is that legal? I'm not sure what that means, Southeastern Picker. The last laptop, yep, okay. Nathan, been at it for 10 or 15 years, left tech. Known around cheap deals, most stuff doesn't say. Well done you. Well done you. I mean, if you can list it and it sells, great on you, mate. Is New Look not a part of ASOS now? I don't think in Dublin, no. I don't think in Dublin. They've been selling all their stock. Al, you're 6 minutes behind from the text. Oh shit, 6 minutes. Sorry, guys. I'm going to keep going. Handy side hustle. So Emma, welcome to the channel. I've heard a handy side hustle, rent a van, power washing. Yes, Emma, brilliant. Power washing cars, going out in a van and power washing cars, or doing the wheelie bins. Absolutely. I would love to know how I plaster. Well, that's it. Learn a trade. There's another one. Learn a trade. That is exactly right. Making money, you can make $1,000. Well, with a trade, you can make $2,000 a week. If you want to learn a trade, it's about $2,000 a week currently to do business as a trader or as a builder, or you get about $2,000 a week. I would make, if I kept on going, I could probably net about 20 to 25 grand a month at the minute. Yes, Simon, yeah. So a lot of people are adding on. I'm really sorry I'm so far behind. Ad revenue is the right, okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm guessing going to mainland GB for stock, it's profitable. Stuart, yes, it is profitable. It actually is the cheapest way and the quickest way to grab your stock, get it up for sale. Don't expect a delivery driver. Tim, welcome to the channel. Ah, Tim! You left it on the headphone? Okay. Crikey, I forgot to pick that up this week. I must go and get it. No problems, Tim. Lovely meeting you, man. I'm looking forward to meeting you more. Hi, community gamer. Good night, everybody. Have a great good night, Southeastern. Good seeing you, mate. We're getting close. Here we are. Yes, we got to the end. Finally. Richie, welcome to the channel. I just stumbled across your page, and while I was watching, I just opened a fortune cookie and it says new business venture on the horizon. Okay, Richie, maybe you and me have to have a talk. New venture on the horizon. What are you doing? What are you going to do? Now, good news is, or bad news is, we're coming to the end of our channel. So I'm going to say goodbye to you all. And again, I'm extremely pleased to know you all. I want to know you all. Thanks for watching. Please remember, like and subscribe my channel and share. And okay, We'll leave it on that. There you go. We'll leave it on what Kevin just said there. I've seen Alan's shorts, but trust me, he won't be doing OnlyFans. That's it. We're not doing OnlyFans. Thanks for watching, guys. Good night.